First thing that's on my mind, chase that bag today, chase that bag today, chase that bag. I can't waste none of my time.
What's happening, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening? You already know what time it is, baby. It's another episode of the Chase That Bag podcast, and I'm locked in the vault with a very, very, very extremely special guest today. She broke a record when she walked through the door. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor, a privilege, and an absolute pleasure to be sitting down in front of nobody else other than Smitty Hawkins, man. What's up, Smitty? Big Smitty, what's good?
What's up, Joseph?
What's the damn deal, shawty?
I can't call it.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Look, I've been holding myself. Look, I've been trying to keep myself tamed the entire time.
Why?
That you've been here, because I wanted to fan out, but I ain't want to fan out right away. You know what I'm saying?
I'm screaming.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
From the same block.
You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I promise you, I'm not putting on right now. I'm being dead serious. You feel me? Like for real, for real.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool to be sitting down, which I've been wanting to sit down and have a conversation with you for quite some time, and you know, I can definitely say that everything happens in its own time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you know.
Thank you for having me. You and Chase the Bag Company.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a privilege to be here.
Really.
As it is to talk to me.
Really humble, man. So yeah, I'm excited about our conversation today. And you know, you got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff popping, and we just intrigued, man, to sit down and see what you got going on and just know a little bit more about you, dig?
Okay.
For sure. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right on in.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, for those who don't know you, Smitty, you know what I'm saying, like, and know where you're from, like, give me your background.
I was born in Mount Pleasant, Texas. And I grew up for a little bit in Lone Star, so all my people from the really Lone Star, Dangerfield area. But if I want to call home, I'm going to say Longview. Came over here like elementary and then like graduated from Longview. And my name is Joy, but you know, we thugging it out with Smitty for the stage name. And yeah, that's about it.
So,
I'm from East Texas.
I didn't know that you was initially born in Mount Pleasant. I thought you was just from
Longview.
there.
Mount Pleasant, that's the only fucking hospital in that fucking area, I think. So
I mean,
it's only right for I just say Lone Star, but then I just, you know, sum it up and just say Longview, to be honest, because you can't tell folks where you from. They're going to be like, oh, so you from Longview, just because you say, like, you graduated from Longview and shit like that. And,
yeah. Well,
my folks from that era.
I have special ties with Mount Pleasant because my grandmama from down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We probably can.
Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying?
None.
Like, she was there, and then she initially migrated to she eventually migrated to Dallas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
City life.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. So you from my bad. You was born in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
And then pretty much like raised, you know, predominantly
Longview.
in Longview.
Yeah.
Okay. And overall, for those who don't know, that's East Texas.
That's all the way East Texas, each city.
Yeah. So growing up, you know, was it always like a passion for like the music and anything? Or?
Growing up, I like to argue with people, and I talk a lot. I talk too much, so I feel like I would have to be like either a lawyer or a social worker because I love kids.
Okay.
Or somebody English teacher because I was writing poetry growing up.
Okay.
And then poetry wasn't nothing but just throwing that bitch on a beat, and boom, music is here. But I'm originally an R&B head. I love R&B music, so I mostly listen to R&B music.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So like I'm assuming like all throughout school, was it like this creative and this drawing to like other extracurricular activities as far as like being like, you know what I'm saying, with like music or anything like that?
I didn't take music seriously until I graduated high school.
Really?
Yes, I ain't been rapping that long really, so I took it seriously like in 2000, around the end of 2019 type shit.
Okay.
But I've been having rhymes and stuff wrote. Like, I've been having shit just wrote in my journal. I still got my journals and my rhyme book and shit like that. But seriously taking it seriously was like the end of 2019.
Interesting. Okay.
So high school, I really was just the girl who twerked, loved to twerk.
Yeah.
That's what it was in high school. I sucked at every sport, so didn't play sports.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
So you wasn't like in the band and then with the dance?
fuck no, I ain't finna go on no band.
What?
Who finna carry an instrument?
I mean, you might not have been like an instrument,
Like
player.
majorette or something like that.
like a majorette. Or
Oh,
something.
so we really wouldn't. I mean, we really wouldn't just have it. So like, you know, I couldn't do like stuff that involved like money and shit like that.
Interesting.
So yeah, and I sucked at sports, so I couldn't just join a team just to have shit going. But yeah,
Talk to me about that growing up. You know what I'm saying? When you say like y'all really didn't have it like that, like growing up, like what did your household consist of?
that's cool. It's just always been me and my mama.
Okay.
I got two brothers, one on my dad's side, one on my mama's side. My brother, he was on my mama's side. He 5 years older. He been incarcerated for most of my teenage years of life. So really, like I'm in like me and my mama, we ain't got no family in Longview. So me growing up in Longview was just me. So I ain't have like cousins or anybody to like take up for me on some shit. Like if I was getting into it, like different people, just because it was just always me and my mama type shit.
Interesting.
So yeah, motherfuckers used to try to bully a bitch.
Wow.
But I started fighting in 7th grade because I just feel like you want to keep bullying me. But yeah, you know, shit, mama working all these crazy jobs and hours and stuff, and you know, her taking on her nieces and nephews at a point in time in her life too when we was young. So like I learned how to raise kids when I was 9, so I really ain't had no childhood life. And I really thank my best friends, because my best friends really got me through like a lot of this. And my mom is a very strong woman, so I don't want people to think like
no.
But like she just was, you know, just by herself, like, and I never seen no man come around. It was always just me and her type shit. So like yeah, I learned how to raise kids when I was 9 or whatever. Didn't have no childhood, but my best friends got me through this shit. Like best friends, I got 2 real close best friends I've been having since I was 6, and we both ain't got like, we all ain't got no sisters, so we each other sisters and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then my cosmetologist, that's like my twin flame.
Yeah.
She came into my life too, so I had her.
Yeah.
And then I had one in Baton Rouge. Shout out to her, and we just always kept communication. So my friends really just kept me afloat or whatever. Just, you know, I love them. So like them my dogs, man. So that's what it was like growing up. I mean, everybody got a little story or something to tend to. That's what made me to the person I am today. So shit.
Interesting. So definitely like, you know, you said your mom like worked long hours.
Yes. At that point in time, like I started working when I was like 15, 16. I didn't even like doing hair. I tried to do braids and shit. Yeah. Trying to get jobs. It was a point in time when I graduated high school, and I always wanted to go to college, but I didn't go to college. But my mom, she not the type of mom that was like, you stay, you white, type shit. Yeah. You gotta go to school. So she was on some shit like she wanted me to go to school. She wanted me to pursue my dreams. She didn't want me to come and just help her. Yeah. Like, so I sacrificed like the first 2 years after high school on some shit, working 2 to 3 jobs because she had got sick real bad at a point in time. So it was just like I just did not have the passion to go to school. And that's where kind of music came in at, because I didn't want to go to school when I wanted to go to school, and I felt like, oh well, it's too late. And I'm gonna say it's too late because I don't like school. I like learning. I don't like school. So
is it the system more so of school?
We can say that, like, cause what the fuck are you, especially in high school, why is we learning all these maths? We not finna go to the store and be like, what's X, Y, my change back? Like, what is going on? Then, like, with Texas going on, they taking out, like, black history and motherfucking social studies and shit like that. I mean, Texas is a crazy place to live at anyway, but I wouldn't want to live nowhere else in the world but Texas, to be honest. Yeah. Even though they so racist.
I mean, you know.
You mixed.
I am. I am.
So, not so. I ain't trying to.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What you mix with?
Man, you know what? We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today that I ain't never talked about before, and I'm down for
You
it.
mix with what?
I mix with.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm racist.
I mix with white.
Definitely racist.
I mix with black.
Damn, you got a little curly in your hair too. You first got some in you.
Hey,
I'm Dominican.
Look, I mix with Indian.
Yeah. Every black person say they mix with Indian.
I think me personally, like, well, the way the white came in, you know, my grandmama, she was born in 33, so she came up as a sharecropper, meaning like they didn't have to, they weren't slaves no more, but they still stuck around the farm, right? So they had to pay them then, because, you know, they couldn't, slavery was banned, so they had to pay them. Well, my grandmother was a product of her mom, which was like, my mom was like darkening, you know what I'm saying, like dark skin, you know what I'm saying, and her father was white. He was the one who was like one of the owners of the farm. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had a brother who was messing with my great grandmother's sister, and that's how my Aunt Johnny Mae got here, and they all look like me. Damn. Yeah.
They sure got them black ass names too. And I love it. I love them names. Johnny Mae. Yeah. My granny name Brenda Josephine. They be like Brian Joe.
Yeah. Already.
That's crazy. You mix.
Yeah.
You look like it.
I appreciate it. I guess that's a good thing or bad thing.
I don't know.
What if I feel sometimes that I wish I wasn't mixed?
I feel like I feel like you should actually talk to somebody for this. No, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I feel like black men are the people who need to talk to somebody the most anyway. So I feel like if it is something that you feel, it gotta be some shit that, you know, you need to dig in deeper to and get a better understanding. You laughing? I'm for real.
It's crazy that you said that. The reason I said it jokingly because you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes people you know, you can have situations where like growing up mixed biracial, right? You know what I'm saying? There's like a sense of rejection
from both races.
You know what I'm saying? From both races, right?
Yeah. And you too white for the blacks, and you too niggish to be over here.
Right. But then if you take a person who is, you know what I'm saying, like fully black, and then you put them in a different environment where they're not around other people of their race, now they stick out. So now, are they accepted or are they rejected? You dig what I'm saying? So. You know, I just said that because sometimes people do deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm comfortable in my
jobs.
skin.
It be predominantly white motherfuckers in charge. You got that one black person.
Yeah.
Shit, it's rare that you go in a hospital and you see all the doctors on the wall and you see like a whole bunch of black people. Yeah. It's doctors type shit. Yeah. Well, depending on which hospital it is, because I think it's one hospital got a big ass row full of black people, and I love to see it.
Really? But so would you say you just more so pro-black?
I don't know. I don't like black people neither. Yeah. They get on my nerves. Yeah. I don't know why George Zimmerman's still walking around and you killing your homeboys, so I'm just trying to make it make sense. Yeah. They stupid too. Damn.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I mean, you know, it's an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? Very unfortunate situation. So yeah. So shit. So you know, considering that you started raising kids at 9.
It was only for a little bit though, cause I don't need. Hold on. It was only for a little bit though. I say like between like 9 to like 12. Okay. I had to like, you know what I'm saying, basically give up my childhood type shit on some shit, because mama was working long hours, and like sometimes the boys used to leave me with all 3 of them kids and shit like that. But I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. That's why I don't want no kids now though. Like, no.
Did you ever like monetize the fact that you was capable of babysitting?
No, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, because you didn't like kids like that.
I ain't gonna say that I didn't like kids, because I love kids. I just never took the time to do that. Yeah. Because like I said, sometimes we was good and sometimes we bad, and I don't want to have to like continually, like if I was to start you know, a babysitting business, I would need to at least have everything in order. Like I don't need to keep them during the bad months type shit. It need to be consistently. So I need to it should be a float type shit.
I feel you. So you say you used to like to twerk.
Yeah, I like to twerk. You know, people in New Orleans like to bounce. People in Africa love to do all that you know, tribal dancing and wines, and the people in the Caribbean be whining. You know, U.S. we twerking.
Yeah. So definitely dancing. You know what I'm saying? You found fun and passion in dancing. Would you say?
I ain't gonna say passion. It was just something I know how I could do, and I ain't gonna lie, I did like the attention that I was getting because I used to, you know, a bitch used to be a little hurt growing up, a little ugly, you know, but. You know, I started getting fine like junior year. I don't know what happened. Junior, senior year, I don't know what happened. It was a switch. And then, like, I was like, you know, she went from, you know, Joy with the mole on the lip to Big Booty Joy. But it always been Big Booty Joy type shit. But it was just, I don't know. I guess, I don't know what it was.
Yeah. So.
But junior year, I had, like, me and my other homegirl, like Shauna and Diamond, the one from Baton Rouge, we still got this page on Instagram. It's called the JSD Show, and we used to be called the Joy Shot Show. We used to just twerk everywhere. It's still on Instagram. Yes, we just used to twerk. They used to call her Thought, so we used to name us Thought number 1, Thought number 2, Thought number 3.
Damn.
Well, to be honest, we really wasn't even just fucking in. That's what's funny. We just like to twerk.
Yeah. That's crazy. Crazy. So definitely like doing that, and then I'm guessing like you graduate from high school. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to go off to college.
No, I'm not going to college.
You know what I'm saying?
I always wanted to experience an HBCU live just to, you know, see how they feel. But now I don't got the passion or the ambition or the drive to go to college right now.
Yeah. So as a result. You was at a crossroad. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like you just recently graduated?
No, I'm 24.
Okay, cool.
I graduated in 2015.
Okay, cool. All right, so at that point you at a crossroad. Like, all right, I don't want to go to college. Like, what else can I do? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think I was thinking of it like that because I recently didn't even quit my job till like June. I knew I had to quit my job in order to take music is even more seriously than I already did because I was still working all these up the years. I literally just quit my job in June.
Now, was this a job that you had been in for a while?
Yeah, I was there for like 2 years. I had moved up into a position so I had my own office and everything, but I wasn't able to keep growing and keep building in this job or keep like elevating. That's as far as a bitch could go.
So for people, because I'm getting chills because I can really relate to this. I just talked about this the other day, right? Walk me through, Smitty, really what goes through your head every single day that you start to feel this, I gotta go, I ain't getting nowhere here like I want to, I feel this other thing I want to do, the whole battling of, I'm scared potentially, or what's gonna happen if, and the fear of the unknown, and all these challenges, all these things. Walk me through that.
I literally had to go back to the basics this past year to cross over to that because I got some sticky notes. I done wrote different affirmations on the sticky notes and I just pinned them into my mirror in my bathroom, and I used to do that growing up when I used to want to say that I was beautiful or I was worthy to be loved and all that good stuff. So I just transferred from what I knew back then to earlier this year, and I still got these sticky notes up in my mama's house in her bedroom. But it was different things that I wrote on there, like, you're great, you're worthy, you won't stoop to any drama, this will be your last year living how you are living, you won't have no more negative in your accounts. Like, I just woke up trying to feel positive. I started meditating a little more, trying to get in tune with myself as a person, like to make sure, like, is this the route that I really want to do? Because motherfuckers just gotta understand, like, let me see, it took me like a little far from where I was, that one little song. So I really was in a battle, like, bitch, can you really do this? Like, bitch, you 24, like, bitches ain't popping really like that. Like, I ain't 2 Chainz. I can't, just take off it like when I'm 30 or something. Like, bitches is like, right now we at an all high time with this music shit. Yeah. So I really had to actually talk myself into getting it. A lot of conversations with my best friends. We all are in a group message. We try to pray together when we can. We try to speak life into each other when we can. Like, we try to just communicate a little bit,
Yeah.
And it was I just decided like it was time to go because everything was falling apart at the jobs where I knew I had to go. Like my favorite manager.
You feel
moved.
me? Like that's how you know it be something going on, Smitty, because stuff started changing. It's like, I'm starting to realize
my
something.
favorite manager had moved. She moved to Dallas, and I'm just like, man. And then I had people like my team in my ear time. I said, you really is gonna have to like, let that job go if you really want to just take it forward so you can be available for different stuff and shit like that. I just took a leap. And my mama, she was more so accepting of it. Like she wished me well on some shit. She was like, just go for it, girl. You've been holding shit down all the time, always looking out for me. So you know what I'm saying, just do what you do. You can do it. Like, and I know what type of artist I am, and I know what type of music I make. So I know like I can get there. So I was like, I did one song, did what it needed to do. So when I do drop like a full project, I know like shit finna start feeling even more surreal. So I really,
So you just jumped out there. You just said, I'm finna do it. Like, what was the conversation when you went in? Did you just tell them and then leave that day? Was like a 2-week notice?
I did a 2 weeks notice. I typed it up. I sent it off to HR. I dropped it off to HR, and it was just that.
Yeah. Did you tell them why?
I mean, most of the people up there, well, not the HR or the actual district manager, but like the doctors, because I was actually working at a doctor's office. So the doctors and the nurses, they all knew what I wanted to do. Shit, they follow me now, still trying to support me and shit like that.
That's what's up. So you had everybody support, and they was like, yeah, Smitty, you probably should go on and do that, because I mean, you're really talented, girl.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I can understand them. So your mom was supportive.
Mm-hmm.
You say, all right, I'm gonna take a big leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay bills and all these different things and keep stuff rolling, rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna jump out here on this music, and you jumped out there on that music.
Yeah.
I like how you was manifesting. That's one of the big things that I seen. You know what I'm saying? Like the beauty is that you started at a young age, because you said you was doing it at a young age, where you have a thought in your mind, you write it out. Right.
And I speak it out loud every
morning. Speak it out loud every morning.
You got no choice but to see it when you walk in the bathroom. When you get up, you go pee.
Yeah.
You brush your teeth, wash your face, you speak all that out.
You manifest.
And you say that you're going to have a good day today.
I got a good question. When you be tinkling on the toilet and you be on the phone with one, you know what I'm saying, with somebody you chopping up with, do you mute the phone? Do you tell them to hold on, or do you just tinkle and let them hear it?
I just go in there. I'm finna use the restroom. Shit.
You don't be like, hold on, I'm finna. No. They just hear it.
Yeah. I don't put nothing on me.
I thought something else was interesting that you said. You said you used to tell yourself you was gonna be beautiful, and you know what I'm saying. Like, did you ever feel like you wasn't beautiful growing up?
I think most women go through a certain, even people with pretty privilege, most women go through a low self-esteem stage.
Yeah.
Most people, because you're gonna always remember the one thing somebody negative said about you or about your flaw before you remember the million compliments you got getting up to that.
Right.
So you gonna look at yourself. You gonna pick yourself apart. I feel like it's human nature. I feel like men probably do it too. Y'all just don't tell us.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think they deal with as far as self-esteem?
Motherfuckers' hair probably recede. Hairline probably recede. Breath probably stain. They don't like their weight.
Yeah.
Probably got bad acne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beard won't connect.
Yeah.
Or shit, something internally. Like, they probably got some real fucked up issues going on. They feel like they're unworthy, or it's impossible for them to love or find love or be loved. So
I feel you. I think a lot of that stuff stems from childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I ain't gonna say it could. Some of it is, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, considering like how you're raised or the experiences that you had, kind of can shape and mold you on down the path of your life. You know what I'm saying? Some good and some bad. You know what I'm saying? Some can hold us back and some can help us push forward. You know what I'm saying? So,
Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
You right.
And it's not. And everybody ain't got the same mindset as everybody.
Yeah.
I be trying to tell the people too, also, like, just because you have different point of views or visions or dreams or different morals or values, whatever I say, whatever comes out my mouth, I'm not regarding yours. I don't think yours is any more or less. I don't think mine is any more than yours. I respect it. You know, I feel like people get the tripping when you try to say stuff that you think or your point of view or how you feel and shit like that.
Yeah.
But if you can't understand nobody else's point of view, then that's something you need to work on, because you can't just be one-sided with situations and stuff too.
Right. You have to be able to see multiple perspectives.
Yeah, I learned that last year.
Yeah.
Literally last year.
What happened?
What happened? I was mad as fuck. Cause two of my homegirls, like, I guess them hoes, no, all three of them hoes linked up. D wasn't there. D wasn't in it. Yeah. But D told me I was stupid and was in the wrong type shit. But I almost lost one of my good friends because I'm like stubborn and like I have a bad. I feel like, well, I don't want to say I'm spoiled, but I heard it more than often and shit like that. But I do have sometimes selfish, tendencies. I be noticing different shits about me that I try to work on. Like, I've grown a lot since I've been taking music seriously within the last year. So this was like a year and a half ago, and like all them hoes linked up. Yeah. And I seen them videos and shit, and I said, "Oh, y'all hoes ain't invite me, huh?"
Yeah.
So I'm mad because why is all three of y'all together? Y'all ain't let me know.
Yeah.
But selfish of me, I didn't understand their point of view. Somebody had to wash their clothes. The other person just stopped by. She don't even stay down here. She just stopped by on some shit just on the way out, so the people can see the back, so they can see the baby and shit like that. So it was just like being childish.
So how did you, because pride is a motherfucker, right? So how did you transition from fuck them to being able to say, you know what?
When I almost lost my best friend.
Yeah.
She blocked me from everything.
Yeah.
And this one of the ones I was friends with since I was 6. Like, she ain't never did nothing to me. Like, that was one of the ones who like gave me her clothes to wear when I ain't had clothes and shit like that. Like, looked out for me. Like, if our lights off, her mama would like take me and my mama in and shit like that, or just on some shit like. So like when I hurt her feelings, cause that's not who she doesn't get. Like, that's the strong one. When I hurt her feelings, I knew like, oh, bitch.
Yeah, I'm fucking up.
And my brother got on to me and was like, nah, bitch, you wrong as fuck. And woo. Like, that's when he explained, like, you got to look at everybody else's point of view. You just coming in from your side. You just mad because they ain't let you know they was together.
Yeah.
That was stupid. He was like, so.
So you was just like, man,
I reached out to her.
And
I apologize. But nothing ever hit the internet. I feel like real friendships, real relationships, like if the shit never hits the internet, you have a chance to rekindle it or work on it to do better. When shit hit the internet, chap.
Yeah.
Can't even fuck with you. But nothing hits the internet like if I was like having a disagreement and shit like that. And it's very rare that like, my homegirls and all of us have disagreements and shit like that. 'Cause we don't really, if we disagreeing, it's on like shoes, clothes, money, niggas or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I had to reach out to her, a bigger person, apologize and get my girl back, cause what the fuck?
Already. That's what's up, man. Admirable of you. You know what I'm saying? To humble yourself and do that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you lead a job. You say, hey, I'm gonna pursue entrepreneurship. I don't know if you had that mindset at the time, but that's basically what it is as an artist.
Yeah, because we get booked for photo shoots and shit like that. So, and we do get booked off of, my music and stuff like that. So, I'm just dependent on that little money that I'm getting or whatever. Yeah. And other stuff, hustles that I got going on.
Yeah. So you're bad, you're fine. You look good, all that good jazz, right? Question about that, right? Considering like how you grew up and how you felt at one point in time, being a female artist in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel that there is pressure on female artists to look a certain way or to have a certain image or?
Absolutely. This is a male-dominated industry. Like, y'all can just stand up on the stage with maybe one person or who knows 6 people. You can have your shirt off. You just chill, rap your songs. Bitches got to put on a show. Motherfuckers gotta at least have backup dancers or whatever you rap about. Gotta be entertainable. You gotta be entertainable. Your hair and makeup gotta look good. Like it's the pressure. Like they always gonna complain. They always talk about how bitches gotta. We always talk about our assets when we're rapping and shit like that. But what else are we going to talk about? We don't sell drugs.
Yeah.
Some of us don't sell drugs or some shit like that. I'm not finna rap about killing niggas and shit like that. I can't kill. I can rap about my homeboy probably, but I'm just saying like it's a big pressure because niggas really want to. I feel like niggas really want to just swoop the bitches out the way, like, cause you know, like I said, it's male dominated industry with the rap. So shit, it's a big pressure. It's a big deal to like keep up a certain look and certain image.
Yeah. So like I know like as a result, like I know like just period, right? Whether it be entertainment, modeling or whatever. Like I know there's a lot of like BBLs like being done now. You know what I'm saying? Like with women and stuff. Like with BBLs, like do you? Cause I feel like it all looks similar. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see like any distinction.
It's not even supposed to be a distinction. It's about how that woman wants to feel when she looks at herself in that dress or that outfit.
Yeah. Like
at the end of the day, when you work out, if it's not in your genes to have hips or ass, you're not gonna get the shit. To be honest, like I don't even think it's for some people, or you know, motivated just by like follow the crowd. But some women, like even like the biggest of women, when they work out and they 300 and they lose all that weight, they're still gonna have extra skin. You're still gonna have to get cosmetic surgery. They still gonna have to get a tummy tuck type shit. You're still altering your body. When you work out, you're still altering your body. You didn't like how you look. Motherfuckers just choose a wallet over weights. And ask me this: when you transfer the money from your savings to your checkings, is that still your money?
You right, that is still your money. It's still
their body. It's still their fat.
That's a great point.
I don't agree with the silicone or the what's the other one, Didi? The silicone. What else they be using for? It's the silicone and the pads or like the gel pads or something. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because that's just
because you putting something in that's not necessarily there already. Is that
because your body's gonna reject it. K. Michelle. As you can see, she had to get her whole body redone. They had stuff that silicone and shit in there. When you just getting your fat, you're getting your fat. And 9 times out of 10, if you ain't got that much muscles or your bone muscles not big, your fat may not stick. Type shit. So it's really 50-50 with the surgery when you get like that. I ain't gonna say like it's a very big risk. I feel like people should do their research and shit like that. But I feel like if women want to do it, cause men get cosmetic surgery too. I mean, shit, they get their abs and shit. Drake got his nose done. Drake nose used to be this goddamn big type shit. But like, I feel like and then people get their teeth done. So I feel like. Just let people be happy and worry about you. If you don't want to do it, then that's fine. But don't judge this person because this is how they want to look at themselves and feel how they want to feel in their outfit at the end of the day. Because what the fuck? They bought the shit. You did.
That's real. I can't knock that. Have you ever experienced
I had lipo.
Like doing any type of work?
I had lipo.
And lipo is.
I had fat added to my hips.
Okay.
I didn't have hips.
So
but like I had ass my whole life.
Is when they
suck all the fat out.
Okay.
Yeah, they suck all the fat out, and I don't have hips. So the little fat that I did have, they added it to my hips type shit.
Okay.
And they get they suck a 360, so it's from your stomach, your arms, your thighs, that back. When they get that back fat, bitches gonna know how big their booty really is. There's a whole bunch of back fat back there. So, but yeah, I don't want to work out. I mean, maybe I will whenever maybe I will if it's time. Oh, excuse me, but I ain't too fucked up about working out. Now my cosmetologist, my best friend, she gonna work out, bitch. She did it the natural way. It looks real good, and I'm all for motherfuckers working out and shit. I got a whole best friend who transformed within 9 months type shit. I just cheated. So I'm for either way.
So was you scared considering like the risk and stuff that you talked about, or was you like, man, I'm good?
I ain't give a fuck. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was the worst patient ever on a patient point of view, not the doctor point of view. I never looked up any risks. I ain't want to psych myself out. All I know is that all surgeons are gonna have deaths on them. Off top. it's a risky procedure. So I ain't want to try to psych myself out or no shit like that. I just went in, got the anesthesia, got the fuck laid out, and woke back up and left the next morning.
So you literally only had lipo and you had fat added to your hips. That was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not considered a BBL,
yes,
right?
It is.
That
it's
is
a fat transfer.
So so BBL stands for Brazilian Butt Lift, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically a BBL is nothing but fat transfer.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was only added to your hips.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I mean by distinction, right? Because
you can get it, you can tell them how you want it. And
but,
then if your body type is not the ideal body type of the picture that you're showing, you may have to go back multiple times, or you may not gonna be able to get it. You gotta show a picture or just be distinct what it is, what you want, and it has to be like, it has to make sense.
Yeah.
It has to make sense.
And I guess that's what
this
I
ass
mean
been
by
fat.
distinction.
We can pull up pictures since we was in high school.
But see, that's what I'm saying, right? So like, the fact that you've always had a fat ass, you added some to your hips,
so
right?
it can give me the more contoured look that I want, and I made my waist smaller.
Right. Versus someone who just got full blown, like they got it added to their ass, they hips.
And that should be looking good depending on what doctor you go to.
Now, but see, that's where I find the distinction, because see, yours don't quite look all the way how someone who got a full blown body work done. You know what I'm saying?
It just depends on how
it looks more distinct,
unnatural they want it to look, because
your shit look more natural.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying some women want an unnatural look. They want the actual Barbie type. They want the high hips. They want that certain type of curve. They want that cartoon Mrs. Incredible look. So you do have people who actually choose that certain type of look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think body sculpting works? Like I see them
that
rolling
works.
on the
You
legs.
just have to be
and
consistent. That's just one of those things that you have to be consistent. You have to at least do 9 to 12 sessions consistently in order for you to see any results to see. The amount of money that you use on these 9 to 12 sessions, all that totaled up, accumulated, you could have went and got your body did.
So question, put women on game, right? Like, what's the best way to do it? Like, do you use insurance? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I paid out of pocket.
You paid out of pocket?
Yeah.
Did you have any insurance where they kind of?
No, I paid out of pocket.
Just straight out of pocket. How much something like that cost?
It just depends on where you go. If you go out of state, it's the more cheaper route, but I mean, it's the more riskier route because you're going out of state, because if anything happens, then you're going to have to go back to that doctor. You can't go to none of your doctors down here because they didn't work on you, or, your actual, primary care physician doesn't do all that extra shit. Come to the U.S., they only pull about, half of as much fat as out of state, out of country. They could pull up to like 8 liters out your stomach, whereas the U.S., like, they only gonna do half of that type shit.
Because they don't want to be too risky.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Depending on how high your BMI is.
Okay.
So it's just depending on what route you want to go.
Okay.
You can either go out of the country and be cheap with it, or you come out here. I was one of those bitches who went out of the country. I went to Mexico.
Okay. So you went to Mexico and got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you weren't scared, girl.
I mean, you gonna have to take risks, I guess.
I'd have been scared.
I just did it.
I'd been scared the cartel somebody gonna give me while I'm down.
That is true, but I booked with the hotel clinic transportation, so I was with the clinic the whole time.
Yeah.
So I kind of depended on them in a way.
Do you feel like that was I know you did it just solely for your own self, you know what I'm saying, like your confidence and your own self-esteem and just feeling good about yourself, but
I always felt like I was that bitch though.
Okay.
This just, it just made me, when I got it done, I just got it done because I knew how I wanted to look in the dress, because I just knew my angles taking pictures. I was built like SpongeBob. I told you I ain't had no hips. I needed the hips type shit. So like I always had this confidence. I always feel like I was that bitch. Period.
It look good from the back, but from the front
square.
Yeah.
Type shit. But so like I still had the same confidence. Like that's what I'm saying. My junior year, that's when I fell in love with myself in a certain way. Cause I'm still learning to love myself now, but that's when I really tapped in and oh bitch, you fine as fuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I hit 220 and I was like the biggest I ever been, and I lost all that weight. And when I lost all that weight, it was less defined.
Yeah.
So that's more so why I wanted to do surgery too, because I wasn't as defined as I was.
Do you feel like it was also an investment too, because of like your rap career as well?
I feel like everything an investment.
Yeah.
If it's doing towards you, it's how you want to look.
Yeah.
How you perceive this shit. So if you did it, then you clearly did it for you in a way to get you somewhere or to have some sort of feeling.
Yeah, yeah. So now you're in the music game, you know what I'm saying, and you're new to it, right?
Yes.
You kind of worked by yourself initially starting off?
Yes, didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
You just going out there, somebody said they got some beats in the studio. It's like, shit, let me see what you're working with then.
Motherfuckers was sending me beats and stuff like that. They was sending me beats and stuff. I ran into a lot of crazy ass different cloud chasing producers and shit. Mm-hmm. Left them niggas alone, you know, so
you just out there by yourself?
I started out by myself, yeah.
I know that had to be a little
I probably
long
only paid for like maybe 2 beats my whole life. I probably ever paid for maybe 2 beats my whole life.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you was working and you're trying to figure out how this
I was
thing
still
goes.
trying to book shows and shit. All that. I was trying to do all that myself, but I didn't know what I was doing. I'm new to the music thing. Like, I don't know what's going on. I knew I needed a team. I knew it was only so much that I could do, you know, and when I was taking a break from music, I was doing like, you know, the whole quote unquote modeling thing type shit.
Yeah.
So that kept me a little relevant until like music like took over full fledged type shit. So I be wanting people to, you know, see me as an artist and not just a person, just another Instagram woman on this bitch. And you know, linked up with Juice, you know, linked up with Sarge. We did like a East Texas cypher last year in 2020, and you know, Sarge wasn't even trying to work with no other females. I forced that nigga to work with me. I met Sarge through his younger brother. His younger brother DJ for me a while, like one time, and like that's how I linked with him on some music shit, which made me link with him, and then I, you know, hunt Juice ass down type shit. So it went from there. I did what they asked me to do. I brought their ass a song.
They asked you to do.
They let me see a song, and here we are. I forced them hoes to work with me. Well, I ain't gonna say hoes, but they. I forced my people to work with me, man. This how I be talking. They be picking on me. I forced them crazy men to work with me, and so yeah, here we are now. So
going through all of that, and then finally getting into a situation where you get a little guidance, right? That kind of help you propel a lot further than what you was when you just kind of floating around by yourself trying to figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm. My way I move changed. Everything changed. Like taking things seriously with music, and like having a team. Like, couldn't go places that I wanted to go to anymore, even if I wanted to, because really I'm really a homebody, but couldn't just be seen like that unless I had one of them with me or some shit like that. And a lot of the shit that I used to post, I don't really post no more on some shit. You could say I kind of mellowed out a little bit.
Being a female, right, working with 2 males, mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people don't realize.
And all my producers men too.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize the type of conversations and intense conversations and some tones and voices being raised because of the passion and just really just trying to, you know what I'm saying, like get through and everybody working together and trying to make the right moves, right? Considering that you are a female coming into this situation to where some males who in that situation can't take conversations like that being had, right? How have you been able to kind of accept those conversations? Because when you said I do what they asked me to do, like, that's a lot. That entails of a lot. You know what I'm saying? And people will blow right past that. You know what I'm saying?
Now sometimes I do have my temper tantrums. I told you I'm a child still in the music shit, so I do be having my temper tantrums. I fake cry, you know, also shit.
Let me see your best fake cry right now. Let me see what you're working with.
My makeup. Look
Come
how
on, man.
Look how my
you gonna drop? You be dropping tears for real? You that good?
Hell yeah.
You might need to get into acting too.
Only a look. I don't know, but sometimes my feelings do be hurt though. That's the thing. Motherfuckers can't differentiate the two.
Right.
Because sometimes my feelings can be hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't. Like I said, I'm here to learn. I don't know nothing. I can't bitch about nothing. It's a reason why you're telling me to do this, or it's a reason why this has to go a certain way, because it's something that I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm here, to be taught, to grow, so we can make some money, so we can blow up in this shit. So, you know, I can't be hard-headed with the shit.
Yeah. Already. So... y'all started working. You started pushing. You was pushing. Let me see it. Right. Getting booked. I seen you had some performances. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I seen some performances in Louisiana.
Yeah, I got booked. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I got booked for Fredo Bang and Friends concert. It was the day before my birthday. His people reached out and we did that. That was like one of my biggest shows I did.
Yeah.
I got like 100 followers that night. That was pretty cool.
Already. So you started working, you started getting booked, and then in the meantime, in between time, while you was doing all of that, you was still working. You dropped a couple freestyles. But also too, you was working on your project.
Yeah.
Your project, Kyle. Ridin East, shouting. Yeah, Ridin East.
That is my baby.
Ridin East, man. You know, you kept it true to the game, man. From where you from, like you know, you really be repping East Texas, and that's one of the things that I admire about you, Smitty. Like you really be repping the East.
Yes, I'm from East Texas. I ain't from no Dallas, Houston, or none of them San Antonio places and shit.
Yeah.
We is East Texas. We are our own music people. Like. We some goats too, man.
Yeah.
Yes, Ridin East project. Make sure y'all go get that hot shit.
Yeah, it's out right now.
Whole bunch of variety on that shit.
Yeah, no cap. However long you want to be. Hey, see you there. Who named the project? Was it you?
I named it. I came up with the cover and stuff too.
What made you go with that concept and that name?
Well, you know, I'm from Texas, so paying homage to, you know, UGK, riding dirty.
That's where the Texas came, the Texas logo outline came from.
So we riding east to the east side of Texas.
Yeah.
You know, so we did the little picture concept with the old school car, me and my sis, and yeah, come on down to the east side of Texas. Let's take a ride.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where that came from.
How much fun? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was just finna inspired by Pimp C and them.
Yeah. Already. How much fun did you have putting this project together? You worked with some pretty big producers on it, and
yes, I got like 3 platinum producers on there. They pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we got Sergeant J. We got.
Who is Sergeant J with?
What?
Who is Sergeant J with?
You know who Sergeant J is.
I know who he is. I say, who is he with?
1501.
Oh, okay. Already.
Yes. East Texas official.
Yeah.
And you know, he did a beat with June the Genius for the number 3 bounce song, so they collabed on that beat. So I got June the Genius on there, and I got my homeboy GT Music. You know, he went platinum with Tiger and Iggy.
Who else did June the Genius produce? I think he produced somebody else too, right?
He did Megan.
Yeah,
he did.
That's right.
He did a lot of Texas people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the other producer you said was
GT Music. Yeah,
GT Music.
He got a placement with one of Migos on Migos' new album too.
Okay.
Number 6. I think it's birthday.
Really?
But working with them, and then I got my homeboy Kilo out of Houston. He real dope, real cool guy. And then somebody, his name DJ Him. He's from the Texarkana area. So I got I only got one person that's not from Texas, but everybody else they from Texas and shit like that. So I worked with them on the project, and working on the project was cool. It was cool, like. You know, I get in the booth with Sarge. Sarge, you know, he over my music shit. So, Sergeant J, oldest brother, Sergeant B, he over my music shit. So, I get in with him. You know, he give me the critiques or shit like that. We record. Most of the sessions be good little sessions. And, you know, until we meet again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, working on it was good.
So the project recently just dropped, like, what, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Literally
just dropped a few days ago.
What's the feedback you've been getting?
I've been getting good feedback. I think my favorite feedback was when I had, like, more than 3 women say it was a no-skip album. And I was like, oh, that's some dope ass shit. It's a no skip album. I like getting the men feedback too, cause they have more than like 2 favorite songs on there, which is like cool, which means you can listen to it for a little bit. It's like a 22-minute long tape or whatever. Yeah. And I like how when people tell me their favorite songs, it's more than 2 songs. Yeah. It's like multiple. It's 10 songs on there, so it's more than 2 songs when they say it on there and shit like that. And I could tell by looking at the streams and stuff. I could tell what they listening to and shit like that. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can say from me being a fan, right? Hearing your first initial work that I heard was The Cypher.
Okay, cool.
Right. And
that's what kind of popped it all off for real though.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw your energy. I saw your look. You know, I heard your voice. I heard your flow, and I was like, okay, I like that, right? And then you did Let Me See It. I heard Let Me See It. I was like, okay, that's some club shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And the whole time, right, I'm like, I hear something in her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear her, like, going to a level, like, on some old shit, right? So, I hear Let Me See It. And then, after Let Me See It, I heard I heard your freestyles.
Waukesha and Lemon Pepper. Everybody love Lemon Pepper.
Yep. I heard those. And then I was privy to hearing some exclusive Ridin East before Ridin East dropped.
I'ma whoop whoever ass did that
too. Look, I heard some exclusive and I was like, well, fuck before I was like, first I got chills, right? So I got this thing, Smitty, like, whenever I'm listening to music, I get these chills, right? And when I get these goosebumps and these chills and stuff, like, I know there's something right there, right? And I heard that and I felt that when I was listening to your music. Aww. And I was like, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. So considering like you've done it, like I've heard you grow within your craft and you haven't really been doing it that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you say has motivated you to really like grow within your craft and really to take this all serious? Like, if you could pin it down to like 2 or 3 motivating factors, what would they be?
That I want people to know that I really can rap. That I can really rap. I ain't gotta just make no club ass songs. Like, a bitch was writing poetry before she was rapping and shit. You know, she do more than just twerk. Like, bitches got stories and shit to tell. Like, that's what more so I wanted to express on this mixtape, that it's a variety. Like, whatever beat come, if I feel it, it's whatever comes out. Like, whatever I gotta say, it just come out. So I just wanted to prove to myself, like, to prove to people, like, bitch, you can rap. You not just no club ass rapper. Like, you can establish your own sort of fans that fuck with you and shit like that, and doing the music that you want to do on top of the fun shit. So that's one of the things that I wanted to express within this tape.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know that, I know this is probably like a quick side note, but I know that being in your situation, You know what I'm saying? Being a female artist, you know what I'm saying? Being talented, looking good, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different things. Like I know, like you get bombarded a lot. You have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you get bombarded a lot by people just, you know what I'm saying, trying to holler at you and chase clout, as they would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you handle those situations?
I'm naturally friendly at heart. Probably a little overly friendly. I'm a nice person, so I love making other people smile. So if I do run into somebody who genuinely like know who I am, and you whoop de whoop, can we take a picture, whoop de whoop, Smitty, and I appreciate what you're doing. Like I try to find compliments. I try to make somebody's day in a way, because you never know what somebody's going through. So I really want to I'm real big on putting good into the earth, and good comes back unto you. Yeah. So with niggas, just fuck them. Yeah. Guys, I don't really give a fuck, cause okay, next on some shit. I hate them motherfuckers be telling you like check your DM or whoop this, or I woulda did this, woulda did this. Bitch, you ain't did a shit. Yeah. Just let them talk. Yeah. I just I get uninterested quick anyway, and annoyed with people. Yeah. So I kind of just leave a message open on red.
It's just I want you to know I read it and didn't reply.
We ain't got nothing to talk about really.
Do you ever find yourself battling situations like relationship type stuff while being an artist or anything like that?
I didn't mess with different type of spirits and shit. Like some niggas, they can't take the fact that like sometimes I do record for long hours, or I am gonna be out at a certain time of night or some shit like that. And I'll be like, damn, you act like your homeboy don't do none of this. Is it because your homeboy doing something bad and you think I'm gonna do something bad or some shit? Or so just and motherfuckers be trying to want me to change and shit. I ain't changing for nobody. I'm gonna dress how I want to dress, talk how I want to talk. Like, goes back to me saying like, just because what I do, how I move, it don't make me any much less different or more than your point of views or your values or shit like that. Cause if we go see your mama, I'll put on a bra. Yeah. Other than that, I ain't doing all that extra ass shit that motherfuckers be trying to control a bitch. I ain't got time for that. Yeah. But you do have some niggas who will want to give me the world, and they may be everything that I ever wanted, but it's just something about them like I just can't fuck with, or I just simply just not connect with on some shit. Like they just don't, they not for me on some shit. So I try not to force shit. I try to let shit just go. I let all niggas know like I don't want no relationship right now anyway. Yeah. So if feelings do ever get involved, I tend to fall back on some shit. Yeah. And that's just how I move when it comes to like dealing with guys and shit. Yeah. May the best man win.
Already. So I did notice, you know what I'm saying, like listening to your music. And I also heard you mention this in the interview too. Like I heard like different alter egos coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, describe to me like your alter egos.
I'm screaming. Anything that ain't forced. I'm just playing. No, for real though. Anything that's not forced. I don't know. It just. I can't even just describe them. Yeah. I think I'm a character at heart though. So like whatever that beat do to me and whatever I write, like I try to find different melodies and flows that I feel like that'll make sense or whatever, or make it sense to me. As long as it makes sense to me and feel good. Yeah. As long as I know we can do something with this. If it's some, cause I don't know, different shit. I don't know. I probably do got like 16 people living in me.
Do you feel like with this project, like what's your mindset right now? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying, all right, or is it all right, on to the next and gotta keep working?
No,
you know
we still working. Yeah. Sarge don't let a bitch rest. Yeah. We still working.
You like attention?
Yeah. You know how like after you did your last 10, your set of 10? Yeah. You only got a 30-second break, bitch. Yeah. You back to doing this set of 10 again. Yeah. That's how I knew I hated sports. Yeah. But that's sort of how that is. He gave me a little breather and shit. Yeah. back to recording. I mean, I got so much shit to offer to this world, to give through my music, through what I got to say.
Yeah.
Everything that I write. So, yeah, we still working. If I'ma treat it as a job, I gotta treat it as a job.
You right.
Ain't no vacations unless it's worth it and paid for.
How have you been working with, as far as like creating content outside of music videos? You know what I'm saying, where people get a inside glance at you and some of the things that you like that's important to you. You know what I'm saying, but at the same time still push the music along with it. Like how have you been doing with that? Usually
through the clothes, through the photo shoots that I have. Learning how to I got my girl showing me how to do reels and do my editing, and we got us a little cameraman now. So shit, like through the pictures and shit that I take, you know, I got me a little TikTok now.
Yeah.
I be on TikToking.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just exert. Sometimes my mood every day is smoking.
Yeah. You say all you do is like to smoke and eat.
All I do is smoke.
Smoke. You don't smoke and eat? I thought you said you like to smoke and eat.
I like to eat.
Yeah.
I love to eat food. I'm picky, but I like eating.
Yeah. What's your favorite strain to smoke?
Right now that I've had, I like gelato.
Gelato?
I do like London pound cake.
London pound cake.
But I really just love me a good OG.
I'm opposite. I don't like OGs. They don't do nothing for me, for real.
I don't know what to tell you, baby.
Yeah, they don't really do nothing for me, for real. I like
what
the Cookies brand. I like Cookies brand.
You like Cookies?
I like cereal milk is one of my favorites. I do like gelato. I like it's an orange.
I had sweet tart before. That was good.
I ain't never had sweet tart. Before.
I'm trying to smoke whatever Wayne be smoking, man. They uploaded that nigga his favorite weed strands. It was a whole bunch of different shit up on there. I said, God damn, I know that nigga be zooted.
Yeah.
I need to smoke with him. I need to smoke with Wiz, and I need to smoke with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's a main smoking rotation.
I need to. The blunt everybody need to spark that shit. Can't nobody need to be without a blunt. We need to smoke. But now I ain't gonna lie, Wiz Khalifa, he ain't gonna hit your blunt if it ain't no papers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, straight papers. He got the little roller thing though. They roll them up for you.
I got a bone. I'm not a bone. My bad. I ain't mean to say that. He got one of them new ass bones type shit. But I got me a hookah. I be putting my weed in my hookah. That's the best high right there.
Yeah. Do you if you had your own strand, what would you call it?
Joy cake.
Oh,
I'm screaming. You was funny.
Joy cake.
My name Joy.
God damn it, what we gonna smoke?
Joy cake.
When we gonna smoke some joy cake, man?
I don't know.
God damn. Shit. I want to smoke some joy cake, shawty.
That sound like a good.
I want to smoke some joy cake with Smitty, motherfucking house.
Oh God, on a pussy ass hoe.
On the cool, next time you come through, I might break a rule and be the first time I sit on the couch with a guest, and we gonna smoke some joy cake.
That's gonna be cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me 6 feet though.
Nah, we're gonna swap couches.
Coronavirus.
Okay, then look, we're gonna swap couches. We're gonna swap couches. I'm gonna give you 50 feet.
I'm just playing. But yeah, I think that's
joy
a good
cake.
name.
That shit is hard, dog. Joy
Let
cake.
me write that down.
Look, write that down. You know how you do. You know how you manifest. You think it. You write it and you speak it.
I'm gonna write that down. Joy cake.
Nah, for real.
God,
for real.
I can't wait.
Get you
some motherfuckers when they do MTV, when they do my cribs.
Yeah.
They were like, oh damn, this bitch I gotta have my own, like, I want a 2-story closet.
Yeah.
That bottom row closet with all the heels and shit at.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a smoker's closet too on some shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have weed. The whole one side gonna be filled with different kind of weeds and strands and shit. Cause I really just love weed. I just love smoking.
Yeah.
I ain't never failed no drug test. I don't even know how I got these jobs. I
Girl, you
know
crazy.
I got these jobs.
You crazy.
I ain't never failed no drug test.
You crazy.
I was smoking every job I got. I even worked for the prison one time smoking.
Yeah.
Them inmates knew I came in that bitch high. So I was like, God damn, I was the boy.
You crazy.
I was high as fuck.
You is crazy.
I love a good smoke.
Goddamn joy cake. I like that. So yeah, we gonna smoke some joy cake.
Oh
man.
God.
Goddamn, we gotta smoke some joy cake.
I'm ready for the joy cake.
So, talk to me about the East Texas culture and music. Like, how do you feel about the East Texas culture right now when it comes to the music scene?
I'm so glad that
12 months.
motherfuckers are getting the recognition that they deserve. I'm glad that East Texas as a region is getting, East Texas as a region being seen and shit. I'm glad people are putting emphasis on the east of the Texas, whether it's bad, good. I'm glad that light is being shown and shit, because you do got people watching. Like I say all the time, just keep posting your music and shit, no matter if you get like 100 views, 2 comments, because I post some shit with music, get like 400 views. I post some shit with a picture of my ass, get like 1,000 something likes, and they don't mean I gotta delete the one with the 400 views and shit like that.
Right.
Me posting my ass or some shit like that is just a part of my brand type shit.
Yeah.
So like, even though the shit don't correlate or whatever with the music and of me posting the picture, people are still watching you. That's what I'm trying to get to. Because just because you feel like it didn't do the numbers that it should have done with this song, or when you posted it this time, or just a random picture you posted of your face or some shit like that, doesn't mean nobody is watching it. Because I be having producers like good producers, platinum producers, Grammy Award nominating producers reach out to me and want to work with, well, not reach out to me, but reach out to my team, and they're wanting to work. So it, like, I just say, just keep shit up, whatever you post, like regardless if the ratio don't add up to what all the other shit that you post, still keep it up. Because if you want to be an artist, they need to see the music. They need to go on your page and be able to see, this is where the music is. This is the music.
Yeah.
This is the music. That's all I gotta say.
That's real. That's real talk. That's real talk. So you like the vibe, you like the culture.
That's what we was talking about. Look, listen to me. I forgot what we was talking about, bitch.
Hey, educate us.
I forgot what we was talking about. So everybody always watching what I was trying to say. Yeah. So yeah, East Texas, they all right. I ain't gonna act like I listen to people in East Texas. I mean, I'm pretty sure people don't listen to me, but like, that's no shade, because it's a lot of mainstream artists I don't listen to. It's a lot of mainstream artist songs I don't like. So I don't feel no type of way if somebody tell me, they didn't like this one song I did, or they didn't like my tape. Well, if a nigga say they don't like my tape, they just hate. We just gonna get that out there right now. But on a more like understanding point of view, like, I can't be mad if somebody doesn't like a certain sound, a certain whatever song it is, because you're gonna do that to a real mainstream artist anyway. Yeah. The person who you tell the artist you ain't like their song, they want to go rent and do all this extra stuff, and I'm like, you ain't got to do all that, because just because that person didn't like it don't mean the next fucking producer that's in your inbox not liking it or want to work with you type shit. Like, and just because that person didn't like it, they got to understand, like, an artist has to understand is, as an artist, everybody not gonna fuck with your shit as you fuck with your shit. That's your baby, so you feel protected of it. But they gotta put themselves in a position as a fan and think like, damn, I don't like all Lil Baby songs, or I don't like all Yo Gotti songs, or I don't like all Boosie songs. So damn, maybe they just did not like the song. That wasn't what they was fucking with. Right. So I feel like people like take it to heart. They take the criticism to heart. When it's just they're saying like that's just that one person that just didn't like it. And if they didn't like it, they didn't like it. It's a song. It's a couple of songs I got that I don't like type shit. Yeah. But other people like it. Right. So it's just like people just they just take like the music scene. I feel like that's everywhere though. Like people who are like trying to like make it local and stuff, they take stuff too literal and too hard to the heart. And I feel like just keep promoting and dropping music on that fuck ass and so shit, cause it's gonna be some song that motherfucking fan like. And then look, that fan gave you that very ear listen any goddamn way.
Right.
So I just, you know what I'm saying, I try to just, you know, taking it run with it, cause you know I got negative and good feedback from the tape.
Yeah.
But my tape hard.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, they can't tell you it ain't 3-4 skips on there.
Yeah.
They skipping some. They probably just skipping one.
Yeah.
But that's a good ass body of tape.
Yeah.
That's my first project too.
Yeah. Phenomenal job. Kudos to you, shawty. For real. I love your project.
Thank you.
I love your project. True Story is my favorite so far.
I know a lot of people
so
like
far,
True
though,
Story.
And you know that's but that's typically based on person's vibrations at the moment, because it could be a situation where I'm feeling some type of way, and then it's like, oh, this hoe right here made me really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's good that you got that variety and different vibes, because you got a lot of different vibes on your project. You know what I'm saying? You got something to smoke to, get crunk to. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, it's a 22-minute long project. You literally can start that bitch at the TBR intro, roll you a wood or roll 2 woods, and once you done with that fucking wood, possibly you done with the project. Make you want to go listen to that shit again.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah.
That's what I think you do. Then I got a homeboy. He said the same thing. When my homeboy stamped that shit, I knew we was alright.
Yeah.
I said, alright, we doing something.
Yeah. I know I don't know if you know if I asked a question. I normally ask a question of, you know what I'm saying, give me your top 5 East Texas artists, you know what I'm saying, that you think is hot right now, you know what I'm saying. But before I ask that question, I want to say this. My first interview that I shot in East Texas, my very first one, was an artist, Chuzu. And I asked Chuzu, you know, his top, I think then I asked him his top 3. And your name came up. That's how I first found out about you. I was like, Smitty Hawkins.
Who the fuck that?
And I was like, damn, so my last name is Smith. I was like, maybe her name's Smith or something. Maybe that's why she go by Smitty. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, so people know, what does Smitty stand for?
Smitty is an acronym. It stands for so much info to tell you.
Yeah.
And Hawkins is just a country ass last name, because you know I'm from Texas.
You know, they got a city down here called Hawkins. It's a town. I don't know if I should say city or town, but it's called Hawkins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Smitty Hawkins. So that's how I initially heard about you, Smitty.
I seen that one.
And that's what made me go look you up, and that's when I saw the cipher. See how it's crazy how when you ask these questions? People, you know what I'm saying, people names come up and you can find out about people, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I first heard about you. And ever since then I've been a fan.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan. What you laughing at?
D.
What D do? She over there giving me the face again.
She's saying she like doing the clapping hands.
Oh, she clapping for you?
Yeah.
I really mean, shout out to the live studio audience. You know what I'm saying?
Now my friend the live studio audience.
What I'm saying? Goddamn. Yeah, so that's how I first found out about you. So that's why I
shared that too.
Yeah, that's why I like to ask that question. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying, to give me top 5 East Texas artists that you fucking with right now.
I'm gonna give you 3, because like I said, I don't listen to all East Texas music.
For sure. That's
and
fine.
I'm an R&B head, and it's not that many R&B people that I done ran into in East Texas here. Because if you look at my playlist, I got a whole bunch of R&B music. Like, so I'm
gonna put you on game after we done. I'm gonna put you on game for some R&B from East Texas.
The top, I'm gonna say Smitty is number 1.
Smitty number 1. So much info to tell you.
Yes, we got. These ain't no order though. I mean, of course, I think I'm gonna be top, but in the order to have somebody receive it.
Yeah.
Number 2, we got Smoothie. Shout out to Smoothie from
Texarkana.
And we gon' end it by who then actually like popped out with a deal in the bag. We got a little brother out of Longview, Texas.
Little brother out of Longview, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think little brother signed with, was it Cash
Young Money? Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
Cash Money, Young Money. Yeah, I seen that. Shout out to him.
So yeah, we gonna do that. I like I do like on some additionals. I like Bino.
Back in Bino.
And I like
Guala P. Yeah, shout out to him. For sure. Who are 3 mainstream artists that you find yourself really enjoying?
Who I enjoy or who I want to just work with?
Well, I would say first who you enjoy.
Who I enjoy is she gonna be on both.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I enjoy listening to Kevin Gates.
Okay.
And rap. We gon' okay, yeah, Drake.
And Drake.
Yeah.
Okay. And who would you like to work with?
Black Youngster.
She said, I already know who that is. I want to twerk that ass.
Nicki
The goddamn
Minaj.
Black and Youngster.
Black Youngster, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Baby.
What's your favorite
And
Black
Rod
Youngster
Wave.
song? I think I know. I don't know. I may know.
It's 2020, and I ain't got time for no brother shit. I ain't your
Okay.
brother, I ain't your man, I ain't put your man back. Rolls Royce and my brothers ain't tinted. Tap 5 something like a Wendy's or a dentist. You ain't stopping shit. I decide who I'm finished. Versus said, what's that song? 1, 2, 3, let's get it with Moneybag.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Okay.
That beat
I
is
thought
so
it was going to be one of them twerk songs.
That is kind of twerk. Why would I switch out my down for a pet?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Hey, why would I? Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Them my people I want to work with. Lil Baby, Nicki Minaj, Black Youngster. Oh, and an additional Rod Wave.
Rod Wave. You
My
like
boy.
Rod Wave? You like Rod Wave?
Love him. He be saying, hey, on my mama, like,
Yeah.
that's a good artist. He
Yeah.
need to stay in that lane. He don't need to rap about nothing else.
Yeah.
When people want him to drop, they want him to rap just like how he rapped, same stories and all, and that's him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else doing. Oh, I like Young Boy.
Yeah. Young boy.
Yeah, I like Young Boy. Oh, bitch, I love me some No Cap. What the fuck is I'm thinking?
Yeah.
No Cap we gonna put No Cap and Black Youngster with the who I want to work with. We're gonna put No Cap and Black Youngster right there together.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah.
That's a nice little lineup right there.
Yeah, as long as I get to the queen first.
Now, considering you said you an R&B head, I mean, Rod Wave is probably the closest you gonna get to R&B.
Now we can name some R&B people.
You said you R&B
Shit,
head.
I'm thinking we talking about real. Right, okay. So for the new age R&B, I love me like some Summer Walker,
I like some.
Janae Echo,
Like Janae.
and I love to listen to Trevor Jackson.
Okay.
He's a boy. Well, duh. I love listening to, of course, the good old 90s and the 2000s music. Like, that's home.
Give me some artists.
Give you some. Okay, we got Jagged Edge.
Okay.
112.
That word.
I love listening to anything that got something to do with Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross is that he was singing, and I know why he was singing, and I understand why he was singing. I love me some Destiny Childs, and I do like when Beyonce and Kelly branch off to doing what they're doing. I love Fantasia and Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
I love me some Bryson Tiller.
I
I love Brent Fayez.
I like Brent Fayez.
And Givian.
It's weird how he be singing like that and it be sounding good because he be singing.
He like the
different
male
than-
Future.
Yeah, it's hard.
I like me some Givian too. He be singing his ass off. I like her. She sounds good. I love music. I love Usher.
What you think about Music Soul Child?
I like me some Music Soul Child.
Yeah.
Music Soul Child is a good one.
Yeah.
I love him. I love Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
I love listening to Charlene when it come on. I like Raphael. How you say his name? Sadiq. Yeah, he's good. I love listening to music.
Yeah.
It do something to my soul.
You like a lot
I like
of R&B,
Escape. I like listening to the girls sing.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey got a couple of songs in my phone. I love R&B. It gives me a warm feeling. Like,
So do you sing too? Or you just like
I got
R&B?
a tune.
You got a tune?
Yeah.
But not much of a singer?
Huh?
Not much of a singer though?
I can sound good on certain songs.
Yeah. I really.
Got a little tune. Sex Tales is the closest singer song on my album. It's the last song
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's one question I do want to ask you.
Wait.
I thought it was interesting, and I know it's probably the wrong placement of our conversation to ask this question, but I just really wanted to ask this question. I thought it was interesting. I checked out one of your interviews, and
I had OnlyFans.
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, speaking of OnlyFans,
I had that because that's how an interviewer would bring OnlyFans up type shit.
Yeah.
So I thought you was finna say OnlyFans. What you finna say?
I mean, shit, you had OnlyFans though.
Just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
I wasn't doing nothing outrageous.
Too much out there.
That's how I paid for surgery.
Yeah. She's like, I gotta come up with this money real quick.
Oh God.
Oh man. Nah, it wasn't OnlyFans, but what I wanted to ask you was, I noticed how there was a situation where you was asked about like relationships in the interview, and it was something about like you didn't really know what a good man was.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't had my daddy in my life, so
right. And that was something I thought was interesting because you mentioned how it's just you and your mama. You know what I'm saying? Your mama was working and grinding, and it's just y'all. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have a father growing up. Like, how much do you think that plays a role in you not knowing what you feel like is a good man?
it plays a lot of role. I would love to have a father and daughter relationship. I even made a song about that shit. It fucks a little girl up because she's not gonna know how to be loved, and she is gonna think differently and how she move differently, and when it comes to dudes and shit she be with. Because I've never been in love or like never had a heartbreak because I don't ever go in too deep with that. Right. I've had my feelings hurt, and I know it's a difference between that and a heartbreak, because like a heartbreak, I see how it fucks with people. When my feelings hurt, I be like, my feelings be hurt for 3-4 days, and it's on to the next little dude that I talk to or mess with. But I feel like a male should definitely be in their child's life. I feel like that's possibly a love language that I probably need to, that I would to want to feel babied and shit, because I didn't have that, or some shit. I ain't gonna say that my daddy didn't love me, but the nigga just wasn't in my life. So shit, like, he probably do love me, but I feel like it does, affect my thinking, or how I move with certain guys and shit like that, because I don't know what quote unquote a good man or a real man is, because I haven't had like a fucking
some type of example of what or what not to be.
So
I feel you.
Trial and error.
Yeah, I wanted. I know that when I had checked out some of your interviews, I definitely wanted to ask you that question, just how you felt about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, for sure.
Somebody asked me yesterday on an interview, they was like, what's a broke man? I said, I don't know what's a broke man. Shit, you got doctors who rich as fuck living on their mama couch just to shake back, because you'll never know, type shit, like what's broke. But I basically just said, like, I guess a guy who's not like doing something purposely that'll put them in a better situation or become a greater them.
Yeah.
So
most definitely. For sure. You got any special shout outs?
Shout out to everybody that deal with me on a day-to-day basis, because I know I'm a little extra. So thank them for just accepting me. Shout out to my team, D, Juice, and Sword. Shout out to people that I have worked with. Dollface, I work with her a little bit. Dollface Playhouse, she did some of my clothes that I have wore to performances and shows. Shout out to her. Shit, shout out to my homegirls, my best friends. Shout out to all the producers, and just shout out to everybody who be rocking with me, that just fuck with me for me.
Yeah. And
yeah, that's shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mama for bringing the baddest bitch in the world. Yeah. So that's what my shout outs go to. For sure. Shout out to you for having me.
Man, I'm just honored. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Before I get into that, I'll ask you one more question. Where can people find you?
I've been having a burp. I've been burping this whole
and I ain't cutting none of that
out. You find me at enjoyher2_. I only have Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Oh no. I only have Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. I don't have Twitter. But on Facebook, Smitty Hawkins. On Snapchat, Enjoy Her or Smitty. And then on Instagram, Enjoy Her 2_. Or you can type in Smitty Hawkins. Usually when you type in Smitty Hawkins, it'll bring you directly to my page. Out on all platforms, all streaming services. That's me.
You ain't on TikTok?
Oh. At Smitty on TikTok. I think I'm Smitty or Enjoy Her.
Don't
yeah, I got
TikTok.
I do got TikTok a little bit. I seen my views going up earlier today.
I swear to God, it's two things that'll put you in a whole nother situation in the next 12 months.
What?
Man, shit, turn up on some marketing and that motherfucking TikTok. It's a wrap.
See, that's where Juice and Sarge come in now. That's why I need a team.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap for you. For real, for real. I'll say this, Smitty.
What?
My biggest key takeaway is that because of your upbringing, having a single mother working her ass off to make it happen for her family, which was you, right? And you seen that example, and also because of the lack of a lot of things growing up due to financial situations and all this different type of stuff, man. Just everything that you've been through up until the age that you are now has like really propelled you, inspired, motivated, cultivated, molded you for what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I can personally relate to what it feels like to leave something that you feel may be what you need to make it because it's what everybody else is doing versus I feel something, a calling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a sense of purpose pulling me away from this situation to do something else that's bigger than what I can really fathom. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to step out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the situations you've been in, man, like, has really molded you for the very moment that you're in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's really motivating and inspiring to me because I come from nothing. Smitty, like my grandmother raised me. You know what I'm saying? We lived below the poverty line. I was biracial, the only biracial kid in my class, and probably maybe 2 biracial kids in the school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just growing up and going against constant odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, really kind of just molds you. You know what I'm saying? To be a certain type of way. You can either succumb to it or you can overcome it. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, man, just you.
That's interesting. It's a story that always stuck with me that I had read. It was about 2 brothers and the drunk dad. You heard that? It's 2 brothers and a drunk dad. One of them grew up to be a drunk, and the other one grew up to be successful. And when they asked them why did they, do what they did or become what they come, they both said because they saw their father. One of them took up the father's footsteps, watching the daddy, and the other one was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna become that. So it is all about what you allow, what you control, and what you want to do. It's very hard. This shit ain't easy. I call folks crying. That shit ain't peaches and cream and shit like motherfucker like that. This ain't no walk in the park. I don't wake up looking like this type shit. So it's all about what you want to do though, and your drive and your passion for whatever it is that you want to do. And just because there's a million other people doing what you're doing does not mean that the people or the right things that are destined for you is not coming to you, because it's a million other people in the world, and the people that are for you, like-minded people, are gonna fall right into your path.
Facts, for sure. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Wise words from Smitty. Wise words from Smitty Hawkins. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up, live studio audience.
Oh shit, my water.
Oh man, it's been an absolute privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to
This your longest interview, huh?
It's up there.
I know.
It's been very enlightening.
Let me tell y'all something.
Enriching. You know what
y'all
I'm saying?
is not worried about nothing and trying to focus on all no crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Shit be genuine and not forced.
Yeah.
Get a good conversation.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say.
That's real. That's real. I really appreciate you, Shawty.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a great conversation. Like I said, I've been wanting to have this conversation for quite some time.
Oh, well, did you think that I was like a cool person, or did you think I was bougie or stuck up?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Alright, so when we first started dropping these interviews, right? Shit, you seen one of the interviews, and I remember you jumped on your. I think you was on your story. No, you was on your live. That's what it was. You was on your live. You was in Oak Cliff. I come in on your video, was like, hey, you in my neck of the woods, shawty.
What'd I say?
And you seen me or whatever. You was like, oh, yeah, for sure, some shit like that. And you was like, shit, I want to get interviewed, goddamn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? See, when y'all go interview a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, it's coming. But when you said that, I was like, okay. She aight. You know what I'm saying? She cool as shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah.
I try. I feel like my name hold weight. So I feel like if I can help anybody in any sort of way, or just, make somebody feel good, like, let me know, bitch, I'm for that.
Yeah.
I love giving off good energy and shit like that, or getting people business and shit.
Yeah. Last but not least, shout out to your mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Who did what she had to do, man, to make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy being a single parent like this. So shout out to her for sure, for sure.
Yes.
So I got one more question to ask you. It's gonna be the quickest question I ask you out of all the questions that I've asked. And I know I've asked a lot of questions.
Okay, what's the question?
Alright, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Smitty Hawkins. Do you know what we do on this podcast, Shawty?
Do I know what y'all do on the podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, we taste that bag, Shawty.
Ah, bitch, shut up.
Bow.
That was a good one.
First thing that's on my mind.